Hey guys, what's up? Joe Lockard here, Operations Director and owner for AutoMax Recruiting. Hopefully, everybody's staying safe out there, doing their best to stay positive, finding ways to just fine tune their mindset and maybe come out on the other side of this thing a little transformed and hopefully stronger and better. I know that's my goal personally. I know that's our team at AutoMax is here. That's our goal as well. I want to talk for just about 5 minutes today. I know everybody's got a lot going on and is scrambling to pivot and adjust and do the best they can right now in all facets of their life. But I want to talk for 5 minutes, if I could, about PermaSafe. If you follow us on social media, you've probably seen a lot of us talking about PermaSafe and might wonder what the heck it is or why we're a recruiting company talking about PermaSafe. Well, obviously, we want to do our part, as an automotive consultant company to the automotive industry and really just to any business owner, provide any assistance that we can. And we had this opportunity brought to us, probably about a month or so ago before things really got crazy with this. And we certainly listened when we heard about it and maybe shelved it a little bit and said, yeah, we'll look into that. And then, of course, as things escalated rapidly here in our country, we decided it was probably time that we dug in and saw how we could use it personally to like I said, help our clients out and help our clients help their customers out and help their employees out a little bit as well to, of course, help slow down the spread of this thing. And then really, I think most importantly, we're all going to have a bit of an uneasy mindset coming out on the other side of this. It's not going to be as simple as, okay, doors are open, let's go back to work. So we all wanted to make sure here at AutoMax that we could provide something to, again, our dealers and even people outside the automotive industry, which I'll talk about here in a second, to help put people in their communities' minds at ease and their employees' minds at ease. So real quick, what is PermaSafe? Well, PermaSafe in a nutshell, and I've gotten a crash course on antimicrobials, disinfectants, and microorganisms, and a whole bunch of stuff that I never thought I knew anything about here in the past month, and learned quite a lot. And really, at its core, PermaSafe is a two-step process for both disinfecting vehicles within the automotive industry, of course, very important, but also any surface area, showroom of a dealership. If you're an HVAC company and you want to make your clients feel comfortable about you coming into their home, is certainly a service you could provide for them. Restaurant industry, casino, really. Like I said, everybody's going to be a little bit skittish and feel a little uncertain about going back into the normal world and re-engaging with people. And we want to do our part to help people get over that. And PermaSafe accomplishes that on two levels. I mentioned it's a two-step process, so let's talk about step one. Step one is the disinfectant layer that goes down. And again, this is all a water-based EPA registered product. It's not a methanol or a spray or a poison. I see a lot of stuff going around out there and it's kind of icky. This isn't something that you got to wear a hazmat suit or a mask to apply. It's a real simple water-based application with a fogger or a pneumatic spray gun if you are doing the interior of a vehicle. And as I mentioned, the first step is the disinfectant step. And I've learned, as I said, it's been a crash course here. I've learned that step one, as a disinfectant, that word disinfectant has to be earned. That has to be registered with the EPA. And they've earned that. PermaSafe has earned that label to be called a disinfectant. Another thing I learned is that those numbers you see on Lysol, on wet wipes, on an antibacterial soap or hand sanitizer, those numbers have to be earned. So that 99, that 99.9, that means something. That has to be, again, registered with the EPA. Those claims have to be registered. Well, PermaSafe takes it to a different level. They're registered to kill 99.999, 3 decimal points, of all, again, viruses, very important right now, but also germs, bacteria, all microorganisms. Let's do a little math real quick. I know everybody's dying to do some math right now while they're quarantined. So let's say you have a million microorganisms sitting in front of you on your desk right now. You look down, and that's probably undershooting it. There's probably more than that. But anyway, let's not go down that road for my germaphobe friends. So if we have something that's killing germs and fighting viruses at a 99.9% certainty level, you're basically left with 1,000, if you do the math, 1,000 microorganisms underneath yourself that you're still touching and coming into contact with. When you carry that out to two more decibel places, to 99.999%, and again, that's not throwing a number out. That's not a marketing ploy. That's something the EPA regulates, and it has to be registered with them. Well, when you carry it out 2 decimal points, you now have 10. There's now 10 microorganisms on that desk in front of you. I don't know about you, I feel a lot better about my odds of staying away from, icky viruses and various other things and germs, etc., when it's 10 as opposed to 1,000. So that's a big deal. That's something that I know I've started to keep an eye on. I'm reading labels left and right, Lysol, like I said, bleach, everything. So this stuff's no joke. It's a medical grade disinfectant, but like I said, it's water-based, it's non-toxic, it's not something you gotta wear gloves when you apply. Real simple application and really can be done by anybody. So this isn't something where you have to hire a whole team of people to come in. This is something that can very easily be self-applicated for your place of business, or as we're rolling it out in the automotive industry, certainly for the interior of a car. It will not harm the upholstery, it will not harm the dash, will not harm the electronics equipment. You got some hi-fi stuff going on in there, you got some speakers in the back, spray them. It's perfectly safe for all that. So that right there, like I said, that's just step one. Where it really takes it to another level after that is the step 2, that after about a 10-minute, again, really quick, really easy application and self-drying, no wipe down, no icky residue or anything like that. Once you get on to step 2 is now putting down a protective layer and forming a, stay with me here, covalent molecular bond with the surface that it attaches to. This isn't just it'll last for a week, it'll last for 3 months. This is creating a permanent new surface with whatever you spray it on for the life of that surface. And think about that. Think about the protection you're getting there against, again, future microorganisms, bacteria, germs, etc., and you're now protected against those. Again, real quick, 5 to 7 minute application, depending on what you're applying to. Obviously, if you're doing an entire restaurant, entire showroom floor, it could be a little longer, but very simple, very easy to do for anyone. And like I said, self-drying. You don't have to go back over it, wipe it down, etc. So that's a quick overview of some of the highlights of PermaSafe. Like I said, I know we've had it out there a lot, and look, I know it can come off as being opportunistic. We're a recruiting company at heart. We'll always be a recruiting company. We had this opportunity brought to us, and if you guys know us, we've been around for 23 years in the automotive industry. It's safe to say that if this wasn't legit, we would not be talking about it. We're not going to risk 23 years of building a reputation and building trust with our clients simply to make a few bucks over the next month or two for a hot ticket item. This stuff is the real deal. It can actually help slow the spread of this thing down. And like I said, probably most importantly is the mental aspect. Just make people feel safe and make them want to come into your restaurant, want to come into your dealership, want to buy that new car, want to bring that car into your service shop and know that it's got that stamp of approval on the window that it's been PermaSafe treated when they wrap up. So like I said, we stand behind it. We would not at AutoMax speak about anything that we didn't feel was a legit help to combat this thing and get everybody back to work safe and healthy as fast as we possibly can. So that's it. I just wanted to get that out there. Hopefully I answered a few questions. Of course, if you do want information, I'll throw a link below. Contact me directly. You can fill out the contact form in the link below. I can be reached at any time with any questions on my cell phone at 609-705-8646. Everybody stay safe, stay positive, do your best out there. That's all we can do right now. Just have good days. String together a day. Win the day. One of my favorites. Doug Peterson, coach of the Philadelphia Eagles lines. Thank you, Ernie Kasperwitz, for that one. Win the day, everybody. One day at a time here. And like I said, work on your mental acumen. Work on that emotional intelligence. Build your mental mind state and become a true mental warrior out of this and come out on the other side. And I think we're going to see some tremendous leaders forged out of this. And I certainly look forward to seeing everybody safe and happy and healthy on the other side. And I hope everybody has a good day. Take care.